All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai B'Hashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to your Akim that go out throughout the four corners of this earth, pushing this truth in all sincerity. Shalom, Wat the Water, and sincere salutations to you, brothers, man. You know, continuing to do the work, and fighting for your crown. It's the brother Tawabash from GMS Northwest. And you know, another day to push this truth, and you know, pray to the Most High for deliverance and escape from the coming judgment. You know, fighting for that thawa, that exemption from that judgment. You know, but yeah, man, you know, it's so-called Turkey Day, right? And you got all these easy E's, Adawamians out here, you know, celebrating the genocide of the Lord's people, right? The iniquity that they've committed. You know, that they're celebrating their bloody city that they got with wickedness and lies and corruption, right? And that's what they're thankful for. They're thankful that they still have the nation of Israel in derision, right? But the Lord is about to come back and deliver his. And you Edomites, you Easy's gonna have to pay the price. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the tables are about to turn real quick. Actually, let me grab that before I start this. See if I can find it. Because the Most High, man, he's been hearing the cries of the elect, right? We're the ones that are sighing and crying for all the abominations that are being done here on this earth, right? We're the ones that are awake to it, and you know, we're the ones that there we go. Boom. Real quick, this is 2nd Esdras 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Right? So we're coming to the time where it's almost time for Jacob to take over, and Esau to be thrown down, right? And his kingdom to be laid waste, and his heritage to be laid waste, and for the kingdom of heaven to be ushered in, and for the elect to rule forever and ever, right? This is 2nd Esdras 13 and 29. Behold, actually, what is verse 23? That's a whole nother lesson. Verse 29, behold, the days come where the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth, right? And it's talking about 144,000 elect men from the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, contrary to what the world tells you. Verse 30, and he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth, right? Because it's going to be hey man, it's going to be perilous times, and people are going to be astonished at the way that he comes and the way that he delivers his elect, right? They're going to be amazed at who the elect are. Let's see if that one goes with it. 2. Oh yeah, this is Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all they looked for. So as they're celebrating the downfall of the nation of Israel, right, you so-called Native Americans who are truly the tribe of Gad, right, and you Seminole Indians who are the tribe of Reuben according to the Bible, right, as they're celebrating the fall of our nation, a large part of falling off of the nation of Israel, right? Because we're being punished for going against the Heavenly Father, you know, going against his laws, statutes, and commandments, and not following Yahushua properly. We've been punished, right? But that time was up, and Esau, he's greedy, man, so he furthered the affliction, you know. He couldn't stop. He couldn't stop coming after the sons of Israel, right? And this is something he's always done, After the he said after the days were done for mourning for his father, that he would come and kill the rest of Israel. Right? He would come after Jacob and he would come and kill the nation, man. So, you know, that's always been his MO. You know, but they're gonna be amazed at how we get delivered. Right? Oh, these gang banging thugs, these niggers, these this, these that. Oh, I can't believe these Spicks and these Uncle Tomahawks and prairie niggers are gonna be fucking delivered. Right? They're gonna be amazed because we look like average everyday Jake, man. But the Lord has blessed us with the eyes to see and the ears to hear. That's that spiritual gift, the breath of life is what Yahweh Bashem Yahushua gave us. Verse 31, and one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. So you're starting to see that, right? You had these different people coming up against each other, right? You had the CHOP in Seattle. You had what was going on down there in Portland, right? And those were long-standing battles, right? It was some weak ass shit because it wasn't of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, but you starting to see this happen. That's prophecy being fulfilled, right? Now you about to see one people against another. Now you're gonna see these wars, right? And then during that war is going to be one realm against another because Yahushua is coming back, and when he comes back, he's bringing millions of fleets of angels, right, and chariots, which the world calls UFOs, and he's going to destroy this place, man. Right? All the while they trying to come in with that chip. They trying to come in with that potato chip, baby. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't some stuff you can crack on your hand and be like, oh, see? No, it's going to be in your skin, and you're going to be guilty for telling your congregation to take it, and you ain't going to get beamed up in that chariot like you want to, because when Yahushua comes back in those chariots, they got laser beams, man. And it talks about how they're going to burn people up where they stand. All right, verse 32. This is back in 2nd Ezra 13 and 32. And the time shall be when these things shall come to pass, and these signs shall happen, which I shewed thee before, and then my son be declared, whom thou sawest as a man ascending, right? And Yahushua, when he ascended, when he came and showed his people that he was regenerated, right? When he got that new body, and he came back to show the people, they recognized him, and he ascended into a chariot, right? Because a lot of times these chariots use clouds as a cover, and there's there's hundreds of pictures out there of that. You know, you can Google it, and then tell me I'm lying, right? And this is just a belief thing. This is a faith thing. We have faith that that's how the sun is coming back in one of those UFOs, right? Which is really a chariot, which the Lord created. That's why they don't have the technology to figure it out. And when the people hear his voice, every man shall, verse 33, and when the people hear his voice, every man shall in their own land leave the battle they have one against another, and an innumerable multitude shall be gathered together, as thou sawest them, willing to come and to overcome him by fighting. So they're going to turn from that World War III down there in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, the War of Armageddon, the war to end all wars, right? The Valley of Troops, Harmageddon, that mountain of troops, that Valley of Troops, and Yehoshaphat, the Valley of Judgment, the Most High's judgment. They're going to leave that to fight the Most High and his son, man. And they're going to be they're going to be beautifully destroyed, right? Their arms is too short to box with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Right, so we're living in that time where we're actually going to see these things come to pass, and it's going to blow these people's mind. People are just going to die from seeing these things happen. People are going to literally have heart attacks from seeing the chariots and the destruction and the fear. The fear that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai gonna bring upon the people, man. We're already in fear. We're already going through our thing. Lord willing, it's enough. Right? And we don't have to go through more. But the Most High he ain't gonna put you through more than you can handle. But you gotta make sure that you still, going for that prize, man. Trying to get delivered up out of here. And that's by being obedient, by being faithful, and doing the work. You know what I'm saying? And this was just a quick hit, man. I was reading in that. I love, man, that's a beautiful book, man. Second Esdras is a powerful book. And, it's we coming upon these times. So, we got to prophesy and let the people know and give the warning. Because if you don't get right with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, which is who the world ignorantly calls God, and Jesus Christ, ignorantly calling them that, you're going to be destroyed. And Lord willing, for doing this work, we get that thawa. That's why we going hard. And these other groups, they didn't get to do their Passover, their Pesach the way they wanted to, in the right season, on the right, during the right time. The Lord gave us that mercy. The Lord gave us that mercy, right? And now you see them trying to have these unity camps. The Lord's destroying that shit. He ain't with that. He's with the true men of the Lord who ain't out here playing no games. The ones that are out here fighting for the crown. So, hey, man, shalom.